Hi guys, it's Grain of Smark here. To my left.
A grain of intellect.
To my right.
Grain of Hype! Hi!
And I'm the Grain of Dean. Kill that bug.
I did.
No,
I didn't.
It's not. Okay. Anyway. That.
Sorry, we have a little bit of flies. Anyway, continue.
Ow! What are we going to talk about today, Jacob?
This is why we usually don't have them start.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about
Today we're talking about
bug spray.
No, we're not. Okay, I'll do it. Today we're going to be talking about... What do you want to start with? Yours?
Sure.
Okay. Today we're going to start with Cody Rhodes.
I'm supposed to say it.
We're announcing all of them.
I don't care.
She.
Fine, you go then.
So my topic is former WWE superstar Cody Rhodes, aka Cody Runnels IRL, is hinting at running for Senate. Ooh.
Okay, I'm talking about the Kevin versus Sami final match, as they say. What are you talking about?
Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton at Summerslam.
And of course, that's the main event. So stick around for that.
Obviously.
So let's kick it over to the Grain of Hype.
Alright guys, so if you don't know, Cody Rhodes has recently quit WWE along with his wife Brandy, who acted as another announcer alongside Lillian Garcia. So Cody, who in real life is Cody Runnels, he went to Twitter and word for word, vote Rhodes, Texas Senate 2018, with an emoji of the American flag. In parentheses underneath, he says, not a drill. In double parentheses, he says, well, kinda. So this leads people to believe that in 2 years, Cody Runnels might actually run for Texas State Senate, which it's been done before by other wrestlers, because my dad and I were talking about it. And he's an intelligent
Person.
It's like, I want to say man, but at the same time, he's younger than most of his former co-workers, so I've always referred to him as boy.
When you think of Cody Rhodes, you think of a young version of Cody Rhodes. You don't think of an adult.
So it's like, I want to say boy, but he's like way older than me. So, Mr. Runnels, you know.
Okay.
Going into formalities
This is
here.
his name, so.
Going into formalities here. And alongside it, it says, should he actually run in 2018, he would be up against Ted Cruz, who's up for re-election, and Ted Cruz was attempting to run for presidency.
That's right.
I feel like that'd be hilarious.
I think Cody should just run for president.
That'd be amazing. Hey, Cody, get on the bill. Like, I'm up for a write-in. I'm not 18, but I can convince some people.
I am 18.
Just jump in right now. It's probably too late, but...
Well, I mean, it's too late, but you can still campaign as a write-in candidate.
Sure.
Okay.
Campaign as a write-in candidate for presidency.
Please. Anyway.
So, I mean, there's not really much to talk about, but what do you think about him going from wrestling, following in his father's and brother's footsteps, into politics?
Well, as you already said, it's definitely happened before, so I wasn't too surprised to hear about it. I was surprised to hear that he was doing it, though. I didn't expect him to be part of that whole thing. But I'd like to see what he could do for it, so I'm a little interested to see what happens.
He's intelligent.
Yeah. What do you think?
Go Cody.
He does look good in a suit.
He was called Dashing for a reason.
And I mean, it's funny because WWE, you know, you have the soap opera storylines, and politics is very dramatic.
Very true.
I'll have a lot of experience with it, probably be able to handle it better than most other people.
I mean, WWE has had a past of supporting people in politics a lot. Remember when Donald Trump showed up at WrestleMania 23? Was it 23?
Yeah.
23. So it's
Donald Trump was in it for a long time.
There's a good chance he'll return. Maybe not as a wrestler, but who knows?
That was at 23.
That'd be great.
Anyway.
We should probably move on from that topic. We've pretty much covered everything. So our next topic...
Hi, Cody.
Hey.
Hi.
Alright.
Watch this, please.
I'm
If
gonna
you're not
send it to
already.
him on Twitter.
Please do, yes.
So my next
We
topic
love you.
was
I love
Kevin
him more.
Owens versus Sami
Him
Zayn.
and Brandy are like.
So-called the final match between the two, which I don't think...
That's such a
No.
lie.
They did the same thing with
John
Cena
Cena
and-
versus The Rock. Once in a lifetime.
Oh,
Next
wait,
year.
never mind.
Second in a lifetime. Like, I mean, they didn't even space it out. Like, it was the next year.
Exactly. And they had planned it the year before.
Like, why?
It was basically planned 3 years in advance.
It was so pathetic.
But yeah, the main reason I want to talk about this is because it's obvious that's not going to be the final match between the two. They have one of the best rivalry storylines going right now. I think they definitely need to take a break. I feel like they're going to be drafted to different shows, which I can definitely see happening.
Sammy looks better in red.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sammy would probably go to Raw. I don't think it'd be good for him, but it's probably better for the business itself. Unfortunately. But no, Kevin's going to SmackDown. Like, how can you avoid that? It's Kevin Owens.
I could see Sammy going to Raw.
That's what we're talking about.
No, shut.
He's agreeing. He's agreeing. He's speaking for once.
Yeah, you took long enough. Jeez.
Hi. I'm talking.
Alright, what do you guys think about that?
I think
What are we talking about again?
I'm kind of hoping the Kevin
Okay.
Owens v. Sami Zayn storyline will kind of, in the future, kind of result into John Cena and Randy Orton, because they grew up in, well, not grew up, but like in the business ever since they started in developmental. They've had a rivalry, and then they kind of took a break from it, kind of helped each other out. Like, I still don't like you, but I respect you, and we don't have a storyline right now, so it was kind of like a little bit of help, and then back to rivalry, back to helping. It's like frenemies, and I feel like that'd be better for them.
Well, my main problem with Kevin Owens coming into the company was that they immediately made them enemies. I feel like they could have had a few good tag team runs before they became enemies.
That could be a thing. They could, like, have a common enemy in the future and be like, I don't like you, but work with me. Ah! Jesus.
They have been
Like
known to
Big
tag
Show
team in
and
the
Sheamus
past.
and Orton.
They've won tag team championships in the past from other companies, so it's definitely possible. But with the way they're booking them now, it's not very likely.
Which is a shame.
Any comments?
Nope.
Hey, he said a word instead of just awkwardly staring this time.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else we want to put on the subject?
He's just glaring at me. No, I put in my 3 cents.
I'd say that's about all we had to talk about for that. Alright.
This is going to be a short episode.
Well, it kind of has to be. We're running on a little time restraint right now. Alright, main topic.
And now, time for the main event. We have Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar.
No, Jacob, you gotta say them right. Randy.
Randy Orton versus,
Orton!
And then
versus
the former, reigning, defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion,
Brock Lesnar!
Sorry. I don't know
Yep.
what Haven in me. Alright.
at SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam.
I'm just happy Randy's back.
I think-
Randy's back!
Alright.
Wait, what talk show is he going to be on at Battleground? He's going to be on a talk show at Battleground.
The Miz? Or
Probably.
Jericho? I think it's
Jericho.
The highlight reel.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the highlight reel.
I was gonna say, do you know how many WWE like mini talk shows there are? There's Ambrose Asylum, Highlight Reel, Miz TV.
My personal favorite
Rollins
is the Rollins Report.
That
If you guys saw that,
My-
he held that obviously fake interview, which was awesome.
I think my like all-time favorite would be the Peep Show with Christian.
It was alright.
Oh, I was a hardcore
I don't know.
Christian fan.
I
man.
personally didn't think it held the same controversy that the others did, though.
yeah.
But then when you had Edge with Christian, yeah.
True.
Cal moves in the background.
So Randy Orton will return to action at SummerSlam.
You don't
For
know
the-
that.
Ooh, he could do it.
He might return to action before SummerSlam, but he's returning at Battleground. So stay tuned.
I don't think they're going to have a match for him before.
You never know. Maybe they need to.
He might have a bunch of jobbers. Like, nobody important.
They'd probably give him someone like Heath Slater just to work with to get him back into the field. All right, let's hear predictions. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
I think Randy Orton, because, like, Brock Lesnar is just going back to UFC because of, like, 200, that whole ordeal. And my dad didn't know about this whole Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton thing. And he immediately, when I told him about it, he's like, really? Because Brock Lesnar's just going back to UFC. So he's going to be just pulled back out. And it's too much bouncing around. He's not even going to be in UFC for, like, 2 months.
See, I don't know. I don't know about that because, see, before UFC 200, I would have been fully for Orton. But when I watched Lesnar versus Hunt, that kind of changed my opinion a little bit.
Well, yeah, but my opinion on it is, like, the storyline and Brock's loyalty to UFC.
Yeah.
You can bounce around, yes, but too much bouncing around is bad for both companies. So there's going to have to be a point where he's going to have to stick with one for a little longer. And I think he's just going to come back briefly to help Randy out. And then he's going to be back in UFC for a period.
Well, another thing is, if Orton does win, does that make UFC look bad?
Ooh, true.
Or does that make Mark Hunt look bad? I feel like a common person would pin it on UFC itself.
Common people.
But
You
still, that makes up the majority, though. That's the problem. So I feel like they don't want to undermine UFC because of the relationship they have with WWE right now.
Yeah.
Especially with Lesnar. They don't want to lose Lesnar. So I'd say, in a business sense, it's probably the best choice for Lesnar to win. But at the same time,
if Lesnar wins, that makes Randy look bad from his coming back.
Yeah.
Well,
and he'll...
Does it really, though? Because he's returning from injury.
But
So-
usually when people fight Brock and lose, they're kind of gone for a little bit.
Well,
A lot of Brock's matches are known for injury,
Yeah.
and Randy has a lot of historical, like, medical issues.
Yeah.
Where a lot of things could go wrong. So I also
And
feel like it's being billed as this huge thing, but I also feel like in reality it's going to be, like, very...
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a slow paced match.
I don't think they can afford to lose Orton again for that long.
Especially with the draft coming.
And with that big build up to the match.
Yeah. But I feel like it's going to be so, like, everyone's high expectations, and it's going to just kind of... It's going to be me playing Flappy Bird. I can't even make it past the first tunnel. It's just going to...
Either way, one side's not going to be happy. The problem is, which is the easier to deal with? That's what WWE is trying to figure out. That's what I think.
I mean, they probably already figured out who's going to win.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, like, now
How?
predicting the reactions and how to control it as much as possible. Because if Lesnar wins, they can control the Orton fans' reactions much better than they can UFC Lesnar fans.
Well, you also have to consider the UFC company itself. Like, how are they going to react to this?
There's going to be a lot more collateral damage on that aspect.
That's
I
why
used a big word! Yay.
That's why I think
Yay.
in terms of business, it'd be smarter for Lesnar to win. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that's what they're going to go with. Which I'm not mad about. I don't dislike Lesnar. I watched some of his earlier matches. The 60-minute Iron match against Kurt Angle on SmackDown. One of the best matches I've ever seen. He's not only strong, fast, he's very smart. He's actually a lot more technical than he seems. So I would not be surprised if he came out winner.
Well, I know what I want to see in this match. I want a guest referee.
You know what I want to see in this match? A punt kick. I know it's banned technically, but it's Brock Lesnar. Come on.
And Randy Orton's known very well for those.
Exactly.
But I want a guest referee. We haven't had one of those in a long time. And I feel
Well, it's
like...
not a legitimate one.
Yeah. And I feel like with a match like this, when there's so much on the line, if you have a guest referee...
Yeah, but
A
who would
lot
that
can
be?
be- I don't know, but if you played the right guest referee, a lot can be built off of that person, and that can prevent a lot
And
of damage.
we do have over a month
Well,
for...
see, with certain situations, it works out very well. The most common example I can think of was when AJ Lee was the guest referee of the triple threat between Punk, Bryan, and Kane.
Or when Shawn Michaels was referee between Triple H and Undertaker. That worked
Exactly.
out really well.
But that was because both sides, all the sides in the match had chemistry. Is there really a person in WWE right now that has the same chemistry between Orton and Lesnar?
John Cena?
I,
He grew up with both of them. The three of them started in developmental.
That's a different kind of chemistry, though. That's like respect driven.
yeah, I can't really
If
see
you
it,
work with the storyline a little bit with Randy coming back at Battleground, like not wrestling storyline, but like mic and drama and behind the scenes, that
Plus,
they
plus
could.
if they make Cena special guest referee, he's not going to be in a match, and they probably are going to use Cena in a match at SummerSlam.
I feel like they shouldn't. I love Cena, but
They're obviously going to do Cena styles too.
they're obviously going to do it, but I feel like Cena's got way too much on his plate right now. He just got back from injury, just got back from talk show, just got back from hosting the ESPYs.
Yeah,
he's wrestling, he's donating, he's traveling, doing anything and everything because he's the face of the company.
Well, to be fair, he's been doing that for years.
Well, yeah, but especially now, especially around SummerSlam season.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, give him a break for a little bit. Let him still be in the show, so be a guest referee, but let other wrestlers shine. Because there are so many people coming up from NXT.
Right.
So give them a chance. Take one or two headliners away, but still have them there. Because just the element of John Cena's presence, whether he's wrestling, commentating, refereeing, whatever, adds a lot.
Has Lesnar ever lost at SummerSlam? I don't think he has.
I think...
His first SummerSlam, he fought The Rock and he won the title. The only other SummerSlam I can think of him being in was against Punk, and he won that.
And against Triple H, which he won.
Yep, that one too. So there's good reason why they call it Lesnar's show.
Want me to look that up? I want to look that up now.
Anyway, I think that we've gone on long enough. We probably don't have too much time left.
It's
So
3:28.
yeah, so let's wrap it up.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm the Grain of Dean, the Grain of Intellect, the Grain of Hype.
Hi. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Comment.
Sponsor us if you can.
Give us
Please.
money.
That'd be nice.
We
Follow
want
us
money.
in the social media links below. Contact us through email if you're interested in
Also, I know a
sponsoring.
lot of people don't do this. Read the descriptions. It's very helpful sometimes.
There's a lot in the description.
All right. Other than that, that's good, right?
Try this again.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.